On this Labor Day, members of the labor movement are making a choice between two candidates vying for their vote. In a year full of twists and turns in the presidential race, the latest surprise is a focus by both parties on winning the votes of labor members. Union leaders took speaking slots at both political conventions this summer.
All right, yeah.
That was no shock for Democrats, who have been the home of union support for decades.
Corporate greed turns blue-collar blood, sweat, and tears into Wall Street stock buybacks and CEO jackpots.
But at the Republican National Convention, it marked the first time a Teamster leader ever addressed the crowd.
The Teamsters are not interested if you have a D, R, or an I next to your name. We want to know one thing. What are you doing to help American workers?
The efforts aren't necessarily new to this year. When the United Auto Workers were on strike in 2023, both Trump and Biden visited Michigan to speak on the strike. But while Biden became the first president to walk a picket line,
Wall Street didn't build the country, the middle class built the country.
Trump rallied at a non-union shop where some in the audience admitted to not being union members at all.
There are countless thousands of auto workers and skilled tradesmen worried about the future and what the future holds.
We're in this big restructuring right now between the two parties.
It's no mystery why the union vote is valuable, because labor protections tend to be popular.
Just overall protections for workers, it just seems that the electorate seems like they're on board with it.
And while the Republican Party has worked to degrade union protections in the past, Trump's populist message has resonated with the so-called middle class. Trump and Harris have been light on specifics when it comes to their policies to help unions.
In modern day politics, it seems to be less on policy and more on talking points and kind of your buzzwords and phrases. And it's kind of more of this likability contest than this hardcore policy chess match.
Some Arizonans will be able to weigh in directly on labor issues this November. Glendale residents can decide if they want to increase minimum wage to $20 for hotel and event center workers.
Everybody understands that you can't make a living right now on $17 an hour in Phoenix.
For ABC15 Arizona, I'm Rachel Louise Just.